Hey friends, Wayne over here at Ram Man Inc. Don't forget the ink. Hey, since we came out with the D100 front disc kit, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, I lose track. We've been bombarded with people that, of course, have full well drives with the Dana 44s, and of course, a lot of those parts have dried up. In the old days, we used to tell people, you got you a 65 truck, just swap out a mid-70s or mid-80s, front axle and leaf spring jobber and drive on. But those days are over. Anyway, here we are, January of 19. What we're looking at, this particular axle is a Ford Dana 44. They're all extremely similar. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about the Dodge or the Chevrolet or the Ford. And so this is an 8 lug right here, so on 3/4 ton. And what does it consist of? Well, we use as many factory parts as possible, as many of you know. So we've got the pin calipers here. Real simple design. We've got this mid-80s full-size rotor to give you some stopping power. 1.25 inches thick. Of course, you've got your factory hubs with your factory style lug nuts. And pretty simple, isn't it? This right here, this client's asked for slotted rotors. Of course, we've got the plain Jane rotors, and part of the secret to this whole thing is this rotor is machined to fit the factory hub. That's really what makes it possible. And then, of course, you've got 2 brackets and the correct spacers. You've got your primary bracket, then bolts right on top of the spindle mounting bolts, and then you have your caliper mounting bracket. So, what all do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts and some pads. Now, this is about as simple as you could ever do, my friends. If you're having problems doing this, I don't know what to tell you, really. As I said, here's the factory hub. We supply you with new studs, slightly different configuration than the factory, and just tap those in. Factory hubs in the front. That's how you got your pattern and your wheel register and all the important specifications. So, don't be a goofball and say, well, do my wheels fit? We get a lot of those. Here's our factory spindle right here. Here's the primary bracket, which is bolted on with the factory bolts. And here's our secondary caliper bracket with these large grade 8 fasteners and the correct spacing. And it just nestles right in there, nice and neat. So, as you can see, this is pretty doggone simple. And if you can't do this, you probably ought not to be working on your car. That's all I can say. And that's even being polite. Yep. I went ahead and bolted this up right there on the table. And bolt it on with your factory bolts, and voila. Check that out. Now, if that's not badass and simple, I don't know what is. You need to provide me with another definition, especially when it comes to disc brake conversion kits. I mean, good Lord. Like I said, it's about as easy as you can get. God bless you. God bless America. And happy trucking. Bye.